Ookie spooky in April, everybody. Hi, it's Charmed Persons. Today, though, it's Charmed Heroes. Back for season 3, we were mutants, then we were in space. Now, magic. Crazy. This week, Thursday, some monsters are there. They've got hearts. It's monster hearts. Don't really know what's going on this season.
Wow, way to show us that you're not watching.
Well, I know they're juniors, and they got big problems, and I'm pretty sure it's sad. So check that out. And then don't forget, Campaign 4 is taking a break on Sunday, so we're not going to be there. But then we're going to be back for like a long time, so be excited about that. Hey, we have social media. It's Charmed Persons. That's on Instagram. That's on Blue Sky, and that, I think, is TikTok. We don't have a Facebook because we're not 50 years old. And then, hey, you know what? If you're in the chat right now, hi, that's really cool of you. If you do !Discord, you can join our Discord server, Charm Family. There are pictures that we post on there of pets and other things. It's mostly pets, and it's mostly me posting pictures of my pet. So yeah. Hey, that's all of our announcements. So let's begin this new season, Salem Academy. We start in a fresh New England day in early autumn. Trees are orange and brown. Leaves scatter amongst the streets of Salem, Massachusetts. You see, as we kind of move down, the camera pans to a young woman sitting in a cafe corner, scribbling something in her journal, seems lost in thought. We see a young man appearing to be gardening, digging. We see a young woman backpacking through a forest, stopping to admire the foliage, the cool breeze, finally giving a break to the summer heat. School is about to start. People are slowly drifting off to their universities locally and across the country. The young woman continues writing in her journal. The sound disappears around her. Her writing becomes more frantic. We see that the man digging is now below ground level. He's digging himself into a hole of some kind. The girl backpacking through the forest takes out a pocket knife, begins carving symbols into a tree. The young woman at the cafe, her eyes are white, her eyes rolled back into her head as she scribbles over and over and over again onto a page. We see an aerial view of the young man in a garden, and at the bottom of the pit he's been digging is a coffin. He throws the shovel up onto the ground, lays into the coffin, and closes the door. The girl backpacking through the forest finishes carving into the tree. Suddenly, the bark starts to melt away, and she takes a confident step through the tree. We cut back to the cafe. The young woman is gone. The journal now lying on the sidewalk, where a strong breeze flies it away. We are then at a campus, what looks like a very nice Ivy League campus in New England. The young woman who was backpacking emerges from the forest, confident smile on her face as she strides forward to the very nice, very well-kept buildings on the horizon. A hand shoots up from the earth as the young man claws himself out of the ground and begins to make his way towards the campus. And the young woman who was writing in her journal has appeared in the campus library, picks up her stuff, and heads on to see her friends. And there's one more student who is arriving as classes are just about to start at the Salem Academy of the Arcane. Kelsey, would you please like to describe your character?
Yes, I can. Ophelia Ames is, I'd say she moves through the world fairly quietly. She is watching more than being watched at all times. She's got kind of dark, curly hair and this like patchwork cloak. Holds her books very close to her chest, but has kind of wide eyes that are always watching, always moving, and sometimes pausing and almost as if she hears something, but generally moves through very smoothly and is just kind of taking in the surroundings as she walks.
You can all now see her on the Roll20. Shout out to Swansong Art for providing amazing character art for all of our characters again this season.
Look at
Oh my
that.
God. I'm freaking out.
That's
So
her.
good. Oh my
That's
God.
Ophelia. I think it's safe to say that Ophelia, as she is still in Salem proper, the normal Salem, maybe stands out just a little bit. It's, it's autumn, but it's still early autumn. Summer isn't completely done yet, so wearing that much black is quite heavy and can get quite hot.
Yeah.
But something tells me that she's not that bothered, maybe, by stares from these types of people, at least.
No, she's covered up, and that's like she's got the high collar kind of high. Just prefers being covered up. It doesn't bother her much. She's not paying attention to them.
And like all students that are going to Salem Academy, even first years, you instinctively know where you need to go. It's just this gut intuition that has led all of you to this school, and it leads all of you to being able to enter it. Where do you go to gain access to the school?
Is there a wall, some kind of like outer wall? Maybe there's one stone in particular that's sort of her touchstone in, so kind of runs her finger, gets to the wall and kind of just runs her fingers along it for a while, humming a little tune, and then when she finds it, she kind of like goes back one more and is like, there it is.
It's outside of a kind of historic bed and breakfasty type area. Probably like also some kind of like it doubles as like a cultural history museum. I think Ophelia passes unfazed. Some like what are the words I'm looking for? A like caricature of like green-skinned witch with a hook nose and the word on it. There's lots of these types of tourist traps in Salem. As she passes, she sees the brick. It's empty. Peer into it. You know what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
You lean in. Your hand cups over your mouth like you're whispering a secret. Whatever you say is between you and whatever force allows you to enter this space. And by the time you kind of rear back up, you are on campus. We are at the Salem Academy. Hey, everybody is here now. It's a beautiful day. Temperature here is pretty much the same as it is going to be outside in the real Salem. This school exists within its own sort of pocket dimension, located within the actual Salem, Massachusetts. The weather, as with everything around here, is similar to what's going on outside, but just a little bit nicer, just a little bit more comfortable for everybody involved. I'm assuming you can go anywhere you want. Would you like to start by going back to your dorm? It's the same location that you've had it last year.
Gotta drop the bag, gotta make sure everything's the way I left it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
You start walking to your dorm. It's not that far from where you are. Everything within campus is fairly walkable. I would say at most to get from one end of campus to the other is probably about 45-minute walk, and that's, really going from one extreme to the other. You can see various student organizations are already meeting. There are signs saying, if you have last name of between this and this, you can meet here to get your stuff. Yeah, exactly. Some people are frantically looking around for like the campus bookstore. There are people with like badges on, like very much the, hi, if you're a freshman and have a question, you can come and ask me and I'll help you out. You're passing through this, Ophelia, kind of unbothered by the foot traffic.
Just flowing through as if like, you're almost about to hit someone and then you don't, you know what I mean? Like there's kind of like an immediate, it's almost like she's pre-feeling.
Yeah. What is it like, what does she feel like in this moment where she's returning to campus for the first time?
I think there's an eagerness there, but I think it's also already tired. Like she knows it's gonna be a lot. So she's almost like mentally preparing herself for the work to come, but I think there is like a quiet excitement as well, kind of buzzing, especially as she's seeing new faces that she hasn't seen before.
Amazing. You sort of cross the quad. You can hear some shouting from professors at students who are already using spells inappropriately across the distance. You are about to return. You're about to return. Yeah. You're about to return to your dorm. You can see the doors like right up in front of you. And then exiting is a face that you recognize from last year, Victoria Kimoto. She has long dark hair that is pulled back, dressed pretty nice, quiet luxury, I think you could call it. She has pen and paper in her hand. You can tell that she is someone that's always very prepared. Likely she's scouting just where her classes are going to be, so that way she can save some hassle over the next few days. Victoria was in your coven last year. Coven at this school is an assigned study group of sorts. We might see who your coven is later. Spoiler alert, they might be here. But she, I know, crazy. She looks up from her pad and sees you. Oh my god, hi! Ophelia, did you just get here?
Hi, Vic. Yeah, just got here.
Oh my gosh, how was your summer?
Oh, the usual. How was yours?
Oh, busy. Have you been studying at all?
All the time, as much as I can anyway. Glad to know I'm not the only one.
Oh my god, are you taking, oh gosh, what's it called? I already did it last year. Spells and summons?
Yes?
You are.
You would know. I forgot my son. Yes. I feel like you can't do with, you can't have too many of the basics, right?
Okay, but have you heard?
Heard what? I just got here.
Okay, but I heard like months ago and I've been literally out of the country.
Yeah,
okay, anyway.
fine.
Headmaster Strange got married over the summer. And she's a teacher.
Big shame for your crush, huh?
I don't. No, I don't.
Sorry for your loss. Who did he marry?
I don't know, but she's apparently helping him teach.
Okay, well, does that affect anything?
It's cool. We all thought he was some like stuck-up fuddy-duddy, and here he is like, I don't know, shotgun wedding. I don't know if she's pregnant. But like, like suddenly getting married, and like we wasn't dating when classes ended last time. And then over the summer, he just gets married. That's pretty quick.
I don't know. People say love happens fast. I don't know.
Oh my god, you're not doing this.
Sorry. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I can't wait to see her. I'll spend all my free time doing all of the digging for you. So
That's
you can...
all I ask.
I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Have you met your coven yet?
No. I kind of wish we could just stick with last year's.
I know. I really liked it. Oh, have you seen Mackenzie?
No, why?
She's just a little... I don't know. I think she was feeling weird about coming back.
Why do you say that?
Eh, I don't know. You know, she was always kind of like weird about like witchy stuff. Like she didn't like the... She thought some stuff was like too creepy.
They were all a little weird when we first started.
Yeah, but like it's really... I don't know. I just feel like she's so self-hating almost. Now she's like barely... I don't know. I don't know anything.
A break would help with that, but no, I know.
No.
I know.
Okay, so then you probably also don't know this. So this is just my theory. I don't know. I haven't talked to her. So, like,
Of course.
God, when would that have been? I guess like right when classes were ending last spring. Okay, so you know how there's like that whole thing happening in New York with like the like mutant hating people or whatever?
Yeah, but that's just a fact.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, so I thought. But then, how the fuck have you not heard about any of this? Okay, so like, did you not hear about like the New York Nightmare situation? Okay, so here's basically what happened. In like 24 hours, this mutant kid robbed an H&M in downtown New York, like hit one of the guards with like some like electric-y nonsense and like fled. And then later on that night, this kid like tore through downtown Manhattan, like physically making nightmares come to life. And like it was on the same day. And so they like ran with it, and like PR damage control has been terrible. So now there's like more scrutiny on like people being public with abilities and stuff. And so I think that just kind of like got to her. And so she really was not, I don't know, I just think she wants to be boring.
The one story about one kid through...
Two stories about like mass spread danger and panic.
One kid being done.
Two kids.
Robbing.
Nah, two kids. There was the robber, and then there was the nightmare kid. And then
they're different. Okay.
They're different
No,
kids.
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then they just disappeared, and like no one is like, okay, like they're not. I mean, I don't think they should be arrested. Don't get. That's not what I'm saying. But
I mean,
like
if
there
you
was
rob
nothing.
A store, then maybe I mean that's kind of dumb. Even
Duh. In broad daylight at like noon.
Okay.
On like a
if I
Thursday.
So stupid. If I see her, I will try to give her some extra support.
You're better at that than I am.
So give Mackenzie some support. Find out about Doctor Strange's new...
You don't have to. No. I was just telling you that for fun. That was more like fun gossipy stuff. You don't have to approach him and talk about.
So
anything.
I'm gonna have a lot of homework, and I just don't need more homework from my friends.
I know. But hey, if your coven sucks, you're always welcome to come find me and we can study again.
Have you met your coven?
I met one of them.
Not good.
She's an exchange student.
I'm just worried I'm gonna get stuck with all freshmen. I really can't do that. I really don't have time.
Okay, but at least yours probably will speak English. Anyway, I can't.
Language? I don't know, like...
Oh, you know how hard Russian is? Anyway.
Russian?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, girl. Okay, I have to go. I'm scouting out where all my classes are. I don't want to get lost like last year. But, have a good one. Find me if you need me.
Yeah, ditto. See you.
Okay. See ya. She walks away, kind of pan up and out, and in the same building, looking out of her dorm room window, Willow. As you are tending to whatever it is on your windowsill, maybe you're watering a plant, getting things set up, your eyes cast down onto the quad below, and it almost looks like a reflection as you see the image of Ophelia. Same dark hair as you, but would you like to describe your character to us, Emily?
Yeah, Willow is she like you said is similar, like dark hair, but kind of like lays stringy, like it kind of always looks wet. It gives the appearance that maybe her hair is always a little bit greasy. She is never wearing clothes that look super clean. I don't think she ever like smells bad. She always smells a little earthy, but like it's like all of her clothes are well loved. Not like they're dirty, but they've been worn
Okay.
and worn and worn and worn, you know? Yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, exactly. The watercolor in the background is just so cool.
Again, swan song art. Incredible
I mean,
job.
amazing.
Chef's
Bravo. But yeah, I think she's probably she has a bunch of plants and she has journals, and so she like spends a lot of time with her plants, like writing notes about how they've changed, and she has like drawings and diagrams and like a whole system, a whole like almost ecosystem going on in her dorm.
Amazing. Taking care of your plants. I think her room has a smell, like you said, it's like that earthy smell. It's not like dirty, but it has a scent of someone that is working outside a lot. There's that very familiar, pungent, not odor, but just of nature kind of enveloping this space. As you're working, you can see the young woman down in the quad enters the building that you are in. Go back to your work, and the way that all the dorms are set up here in the school is that you have your own private room with your own bathroom. It's pretty spacious. It's very nice. It's like having essentially like a private suite. There's the front door, which obviously is where you would use your key to get into, but also in every dorm, excuse me, there is a kind of panel on the far back wall for everybody. It looks like a just kind of slab of wood, like a door without a handle, essentially. But this is how everyone's coven is connected. You gather your materials and you, I'm gonna say, push through on this back panel door. It swings open into a very brightly lit circular meeting space. There's windows along the curved wall on the outside. There's plush armchairs. There's places to cook. This is where your coven assembles. Your dorms themselves could be spread out across campus, but they are all linked via this room.
Cool.
As I'm assuming you take maybe a plant, maybe your studying books in there. Who else do you think? Who else on that we haven't met yet would already be hanging out in this common area?
I think I would. I think like
That's- I was-
and I could be there ready to greet everybody. I would.
So Willow, as you step in, you see JMO. Would you please describe your character to us?
Yeah. My character, Paulina, Dina, Coralina, Polly for short, is a just bright and smiley and like seems brighter than the room that you enter in. She is excited to meet everyone. She has her usual overalls over a nice little plaid shirt, hair pulled back with a cute little headband, and always like some sort of gardening or outside tools on her belt. Loves to be outside, loves to be out in nature, and loves meeting new people. So the second someone enters the room, she's walking right up to you, hand extended, ready to introduce herself as Paulina, Dina, Coralina.
Willow, as someone that I don't know is the most extroverted, is that fair to say, of people?
Yeah. I think if you asked people from our coven last year, they would be like, oh, she was in our coven. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
like managed to kind of stay in the back corner and like do her thing and not be noticed.
That being said, when Polly introduces herself to you, have you actually met before?
I don't know, but I feel like I probably would have seen you because I'm a wallflower, but I don't think you would know who I was. I don't.
Got it.
That would be my
So-
guess.
Polly
Hi.
walks up, extends her hand.
I'm Paulina, Dina, Coralina. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, yeah, I'm Willow. Nice to meet. And she kind of like has to like wipe off her hand and like consolidate everything into one arm to like shake your hand.
Oh, don't worry about wiping off that dirt. Do you need help? I can take those from you. Would you like to?
Oh
spruce up
no,
the place?
I got thank you. I got it. Yeah, is everybody else already here? Or are we?
Nope, you're the first. Well, I was the first to arrive actually, but you're the first after me to arrive. First one I've introduced
Mhm.
myself to. You can call me Polly, or Paulina. Either way, whatever floats your boat.
You can call me Willow.
Well, it's just lovely to meet you, Willow.
Mm-hmm.
my first year,
And she's
first
already
coven.
kind of found herself a spot in the corner. She's like desperately trying to like send the "leave me alone" message.
And Paulina's not getting it.
Where the windows kind of jut out in curve, there's like a bay window type of seating, so you can easily curl up in there.
Mhm.
Like a plant, like the plant lover you are, you can gravitate towards the sun, and it feels nice.
She just keeps talking about how excited she is and how she's a freshman. This is her first time, but she's really excited for a coven. Her mom was in a coven and she loved her coven, and it was a really great coven. And she's just so excited to have her first coven, and just like that constantly.
I think that Willow's pretty good at the like, yeah, cool.
As Holly just talks and talks and talks, a few minutes go by, and now would probably be about the time when Ophelia, if you would like, you've probably had enough time to like set your stuff down, and you can hear some muffled conversation coming from the other end of the door.
Just one
She
voice.
does a little bit of like,
Yeah, it's just one voice.
a little bit of prep, just kind of like before kind of pushing through the wall, just like, okay, we can do this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And just like walks in to the room.
And you
No
see
announcement,
Willow
just
and
walks in.
you see Willow and Polly.
Are all of the coven rooms the same? Like, would it be the same exact setup as I would have had last year?
Yeah.
For example, okay, so she like probably has her spot already that she would always sit in her last coven. So she like goes, there's like a spot against the wall. She like goes, kind of immediately there without thinking, muscle memory, goes in and just kind of sits down, and like tucks her legs up in a cross-legged on a little bench thing.
Yes, the shared space, the Coven room, is same layout for everybody across campus. However, it is noted that as the year goes on, as you work more together as a coven, the room does start to take on visual aspects that kind of represent each of your individual magics. So it does
Wait,
get a
that's
little
cool.
bit some flavor as the year goes on. But for right
That's
now, it's pretty
cool.
bare bones.
That's cool.
Comfortable, but not personal.
So I think immediately she just like kind of glance over and like realize that this is a blank slate again, and kind of looks at where things might have been before, and like kind of has a little bit of just like far away look. Doesn't really acknowledge the other two in the room right away.
I mean, Willow wouldn't either, is the thing. Like, I think we're a pretty good duo here.
Oh, sorry.
Hi!
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Lovely to meet you. My name's Paulina, Dina, Coralina. You can call me
Willow's
Polly.
so relieved that Polly found somebody else to talk to.
Good to meet you. I'm Ophelia.
Ophelia, lovely name, lovely name. Is this your first year, second year, third year, fourth year?
I'm a junior.
What?
Third year.
Junior, okay.
Third year in college.
Third year,
Second
right?
year here.
Right.
Yes.
Third year, second. So, third
What do
year.
you do? What's
but-
your...
I do magic
Great.
and earth magic specifically.
Freshman?
Yes, very excited. Freshman, first time, first coven, first. That's first that I'm very excited for this year.
Happy to have you. Very excited.
Good.
As
Well, I was
this
just telling Willow.
as this new awkwardness settles
over it
over
well, like-
the room, Matt, where do you think we would find Philly.
Philly would be outside. Found like a place like on, up against one of the buildings, maybe away from everyone, just watching people walk in. Trying not to be seen by anybody, definitely trying not to be seen by anybody that recognizes him, and just watching the people, just watching people go by.
Amazing. And would you like to describe
Yes.
Philly for everybody?
Philly is a kind of mop-headed boy, hair in the face, wearing nondescript jeans and a sweatshirt.
I love him.
Can barely see his face past his hair, and just kind of clutching a book that has nothing on the cover, no words, just clutching this book, and is pretty short of stature, but is shrinking even still at the sight of people.
Uh-oh.
Question, because we have not established this. What is Philly's last name?
Philly doesn't know.
Okay.
Philly doesn't know.
Okay, perfect. You're sitting here taking everything in. Is this Philly?
No.
That
Just
is
kidding,
not-
just kidding.
Hey, this is Philly's first year, am I right?
Second year.
Second year. That's right. Which is perfect. Philly's sitting there, probably feeling a bit anxious already. Do you think it's fair to say that Philly might be avoiding meeting his coven for the year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Definitely is waiting because does not want to be the first one there for sure, and so just waiting until maybe the last possible second to go.
Got it. From around the corner, you hear a set of three voices. The first, it's mostly one voice leading the conversation, talking excitedly, giving history of the school. This building was built in this time. This building has recently been renovated. This is where this famous arcane person took this class, etc., etc. And from around the corner, you see a tall woman with dark skin, a bald head, wearing a really nice, like, pink pantsuit. You know this as Professor Kale. She teaches green magic here at the school. She's leading two people behind her that seem like they're kind of on a school tour. Philly! Goodness, hi.
Philly pretends not to hear and kind of stands up and kind of idly wanders away.
Mr. Damn it. Mr. Philly.
Oh, hey.
She turns to the two people behind her. Excuse me for just a moment. Philly. Walks towards you. Good summer?
Yeah?
Your eloquence is always inspiring, Philly.
Okay.
Have you met your coven yet?
No. Is that required?
Yes, it is. Listen, Philly, you have many redeeming qualities. I can't list them right now. But what I do want you to really focus on this year is what we talked about last year. I want you to make friends.
Okay.
I'm practicing mindfulness. I'm practicing empathy. I'm practicing connecting with other people. Philly, the amazing thing about having magical gifts is that your power grows only when you surround yourself with similar arcane adepts. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think you should go to your dorm room and meet your friends. I promise you they're going to be great. I don't want another year of you alone by yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
Mindfulness. Deep breathing.
I begin to walk away.
Go, Mr. Philly. I'm rooting for you. She turns back to the two. Where were we? And then they continue on their conversation. Does Philly obey and go to his...
I think at this point, I think he would go to the common room.
Okay. While you are on your way, we have one more person yet accounted for. Zach, would you please describe your character and where you think they are? They are a freshman. This is their first year at the school, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're okay with it, I think we come maybe back to the common room, and through another door connected to one of the dorms. You would see the door open, and a figure steps out, about 6 foot tall, tall and lanky. He has short red hair, and those kind of like 1940s frame glasses. He's athletic but gangly, and just has a big smile on his face. Very clearly like a Massachusetts local. He's got like jean jacket, fur lining, flannel shirt. Like it looks like he came in from off the street. And behind him you see basically an empty dorm room with boxes and stuff for him moving in. And he just steps in. Holy shit, no fucking way. This is an outside wall. This is, if you were to look at my dorm from the outside, this wall is, there's supposed to be nothing here.
Yeah.
That's so
it's crazy.
Cool.
Another
Hey.
freshman.
Hi, I'm Jude. Nice to meet. Hi, are you guys my coven?
Yeah. And Paulina's like looking around like, yeah. No one's like
Most of us still waiting on one.
Oh, yeah, cool. Wow, hey, yeah, hi. Yeah, Jude, freshman. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Paulina, Dina, Coralina, freshman as well. You can call me Polly, though.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, nice to meet you, Polly. Jude Cross. Well, I'm from around here, so.
Nice.
Ophelia looks at Willow.
Oh, I'm Willow. I'm a sophomore.
Oh wow, yeah, cool.
And I'm Ophelia. I'm the oldest. Junior.
Oh wow, yeah. So you've this is a old hat for you. So that's cool.
Cool.
What kind of magic you all do?
I'm Earth, pretty exclusively. I dabble, but
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah,
just really like something I can feel, kind of draw from.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all right.
A little bit of a lot of stuff, some water, some other stuff. I don't know. It's a lot.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool.
What about you?
Oh, fire.
I could see it.
I'm sure you're like. Let me guess. Mind stuff.
Pretty close.
Oh, okay, cool.
Senses and paying attention. It's hard to describe.
What? Hold on, sorry. I literally never do this, but we just got raided on Twitch by someone called
Like who?
Sun Punch Studios with a party of 17.
Oh!
17 viewers just came over.
Okay, hello.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you for that raid. Hi, everybody. This is Charmed Heroes. We're, well, normally we're Charmed Persons. This is Charmed Heroes, our Marvel series set in an original Marvel universe, and this is the first day of Spooky Magic School. Everyone's just meeting each other. Hi, welcome in.
Day of class.
Yeah, hey, what's
First
up?
day of, well, almost. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, sorry, we don't
Hi,
look at the
everybody.
chat
First
often,
day of school.
but hi, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. It's hard for us to interact and roleplay at the same time, but hello.
They're all original characters in the Marvel universe. I'm everybody else. You get the picture. Okay.
Thank you so much. That's really cool.
That is very cool.
Anyway, yes. Mind, paying attention.
Cool.
Memory.
Yeah. Sorry, isn't it like not really cool to ask like what kind of magic people do? Or...
No, we'll get into it. I mean, we'll get very into it.
Oh,
What a
cool.
coven is.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, like how
Know
into
each other
it
pretty well.
do you get? Like,
have you ever cried before in front of strangers?
what?
Yeah. Oh, is that no?
Could happen.
What kind of covens have you been in?
Theater school.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't
We
that
about to
the
play a
truth?
rousing game of zip zap
Zip
zap.
zap
y'all.
zap.
Trauma in front of all of your classmates.
No, I always
Talk
felt
about
fucking
your
theater kids. I
icebreakers.
heard that was like a cult, you know. No, I mean, yeah, I guess so we get like really into it. So like you guys like, do we like talk about like the origin of our magic and stuff like that?
Look, it completely depends. It depends on the coven. It depends on the year. It depends on the circumstances. It depends on everything.
Aren't we still missing somebody? I don't want to repeat all this.
Speaking of,
I don't want to repeat
as Billy, you are making your way to your dorm out in the hallway. You just hear this like ow. As you turn the corner, you see someone that you were actually in a coven with last year. His name is Seth Baumgartner. He is very accident prone. He has spent most of the summer on campus in and out of the campus hospital for accidental injuries and experiments that have gone wrong.
No.
He's kind of short. He has like a waxy complexion. He currently has like a neck brace that he is like he's very moving, like he's an old school Batman where he has to like move his entire torso just to like see what he's looking at. He sees you. Billy, hi, hey.
Hey,
Dude, it's been crazy summer.
yeah, you hurt?
I mean, yeah, but what else is new?
Yeah, you get hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stop that?
Well, if I'm gonna be a really great sorcerer, they all take risks. You can't summon a dragon without cracking a few eggs, right? And if those eggs happen to be my bones, so be it.
Okay, I don't agree with your philosophy.
Well, I am socially bruised. I will see you later. And he walks down the hall, turns the corner, and then you're like, oh, go, as he probably falls down some stairs.
Oh my god.
Huh. Okay. I just keep walking.
Okay, that's so glad.
Michael,
that
if you
guy's
kill
not
him, I'm gonna be very sad.
Well,
We
Throwing
don't
that out
protect
now.
him at all
Okay.
costs.
no one's gonna die in this season.
Someone already has died.
Yeah, wait.
They don't know. The viewers don't know that.
You're right. They
Oh,
know.
spoilers.
That was anyway. You proceed through your dorm room. You can hear the chatter on the other side of the door on the far end of your room that will connect you with your fellow coven members. Do you go in immediately? Do you take a moment to yourself?
I take a moment. I try to go in when the chatter is the highest, so they're the most distracted.
So when
That's
all
going to
is
be
talking-
pretty easy. Actually, hey, let's do a roll for fun. We haven't had a roll yet.
A roll.
Yeah.
Roll. Can you please make a non-combat. Hold on. I know this system. Vigilance, please.
Okay.
Nice.
9.
Okay.
That's bad, right?
Actually,
I actually don't know.
well, okay. You enter. By the time you enter, it's not like at the height of conversation, but like as you are fully into the space, the conversation enters a lull, simply probably because Polly took a breath.
She has to breathe sometime.
Yeah, and so the other four of you
It's not often.
see a fifth person walk in, and as Philly walks in, sort of as many things are in this school, everything sort of magically feels complete. Maybe not necessarily like you all have a bond, but the room feels settled in that way.
Oh.
Did you guys feel that?
It's like we all exhale.
Yeah,
at the same
so
time.
I think we can talk now because now we can just do this once.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
wise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm Paulina, Dina, Coralina, and I come from, and she starts saying everything that she's already told everyone about herself, and just starts at the beginning again.
So for Willow, this is her fourth time hearing this
The worst
information.
person to be in first was in first. Oh no.
Willow just like
okay.
fully exits, like mentally, until she's done.
Checks
Hey-
out for the next 10 minutes.
Hey,
as
Polly.
Paula.
Yeah.
Polly.
Yeah,
Polly,
yeah.
Could
Hey.
we maybe that's great. So good. Who are you? Welcome.
I'm Polly. You.
Philly, nope, sorry. To the new entrant,
Oh,
final
right.
entrant.
I turn around. You talking to me?
Yes.
Philly.
I've heard. I feel like I've
Are you from Philly?
No.
Oh.
okay.
It's spelled with an F.
Oh, okay. So I was just about to ask if your parents were fans of the Phillies. So.
Is it
All right,
short
great.
for
That seems
something?
like we've covered that. Who's next?
Oh, I'm Julian. You can call me Jude. I'm from like 20 minutes from here. I think, I don't know, 20 minutes in one dimension over, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me. I was a baseball player, high school, but took a year in between high school and college, and now I'm here. So,
Okay. So I go over and start just putting my stuff down and sit down at one of the like chairs, just by myself.
Okay, I can sense a bit of awkwardness amongst all of this, and I'll tell you from experience, and I'm sure that some of you are not freshmen, so you know it's gonna be weird for a little while.
Great.
what's the
That's just how it is.
what's the like the rules on like doing magic like around,
Don't be an idiot. That's the rule.
Oh, okay. But like if I, and he kind of like reaches into his jean packet. He reaches into his
Jean packet.
Jean
His
packet.
jean pants.
He reaches into his jean jacket pocket and pulls out a baseball and just like hovers it above his hand like 5 feet, and then drops it. Like that's okay.
Yeah, just don't chuck it through a window. That's
Yeah. No,
15,000
that's.
years old.
I got better aim than that. So,
Or each other. Ophelia, you would also know. And then anyone who's also been here
Oh,
for
yeah.
more than 1 year knows that magic is, you can do whatever. There are guards in place that like a student cannot attack another student.
are there like
Makes sense.
actual like magical guard like you couldn't do it even
Yeah.
if you tried? Okay, cool.
You could attempt it.
Yeah.
It would be really stupid and the consequences would be
Of course.
immediate and
Yeah,
severe.
yeah. But it's not like you're okay. So it's not. But it's not like you get like your body won't move if you try to do that. Or
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're like a freshman. You play baseball player.
Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean, unless they got a baseball team here, but Yeah. I'm
Do
freshman.
they?
I doubt it.
No, this is like a liberal arts school.
I don't
I
think
kind
so.
of thought I was leaving the baseball life
Never
behind,
asked.
which I'm happy to do because
There's
I mean,
probably
I was-
like a baseball club.
No, I don't really like baseball that much. I just it's a nervous habit. I
You have a
carry it around.
baseball in your pocket.
I carry it around, you know.
Is it like
It's-
sentimental or something?
Nope, nervous habit. I like to fidget with it. You know.
Probably
And it's
smaller
been fun to
things.
practice my magic with, you know. So that's been cool too.
What kind of magic do you do, Philly? We were going through that.
Necromancy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, that's
so
really
cool. I was
interesting.
really
Actually, I'm
hoping
taking necromancy
someone.
this year.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what classes y'all taking? Are we gonna class together, or do I only have classes with the freshmen? Or?
I can tell all of you, so that way you don't have to sweat this out. Four out of the five of you are in spells and summons with Doctor Strange.
Oh shit!
Good, I have to figure out who he's married to.
Paulina and Willow have Remedymancy, which is the study of healing magic, as well as root work magic, which is all about green magic. They have those together. Ophelia, you are in that class with them. Let's see. Jude, you are in necromancy class with Philly and Ophelia as well. That is being taught by a guest lecturer who you have not met yet. What are the other big ones that you guys... Jude and Willow are taking Familiars class together. Pact Magic is being taken by Philly, Jude, and Willow. And the other big one is History class, and that's Ophelia, Philly, and Paulina. Those are just some of them, but those are the big ones that you all have in common.
So we can kind of pretend that we talked that through a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have some classes together, some classes not together. It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm really excited about necromancy, and also so excited to meet Doctor Strange. That's so fucking cool. I've seen him on the TV.
He seems nice. On the TV.
So how like powerful are you guys?
I don't know how to
Right.
answer that.
Compared to
you-
what?
Like, are you heroes?
Not even close.
I mean, we're in school. You expect us to be heroes?
But like, we'll become
Freshman.
heroes after we graduate, right? Like, we'll be
I
like
doubt it.
heroes, and we can like be sent places and like do things and like.
I don't know if I really want to be like a hero, but I do want to, help people. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm hoping to like get like put on a team or something, like like the Avengers or something like that.
Ophelia's just watching Philly now really closely.
Is that okay that I'm like doing that? Like, is that like people are like, I'm not the only one who like wants to do that with magic, right? Like Doctor Strange, that's what he does.
Yeah, but I just think that you should be prepared for heartbreak because not many people can be on the Avengers.
I can't.
Well,
I just haven't thought that far ahead. So,
Cool. Yeah. No. Sorry. I'm just really excited.
That's good.
You guys gotta understand. I don't know about everybody else here, but I don't come from this. This is stuff that's lived outside of me. I mean, might as well not been real. You hear about this stuff in the news and see this stuff, but I live in a small town. Never really. I went to the big city a couple times. I've been to Canada. That's just Niagara Falls. So I just this is really. I mean, pardon my French, but it's really fucking cool. So, yeah.
I didn't come from this either. A lot of us don't.
Cool.
You'll get used to it.
And for the record, you're going to meet plenty of people who are just as excited as you are.
Yeah.
Some of us just have other baggage.
Fair.
what's your baggage? Did you not drop it off in your dorm room?
Wow.
Oh, I'm actually pretty strong. I can, if you need help lifting anything.
I'm all good.
I actually do have. I brought a really big potted plant that it's in one corner and I can't get it across
Oh,
the
I can
room.
definitely help you with that.
I love him.
Can I just see the plant? I'll help too, but what kind of plant is
Yeah, I
it?
mean it's in my room. I don't
Do you mind if
I don't have
do you
it,
mind?
but sure.
As you three get up and leave to Willow's room, Ophelia and Philly are kind of left together.
Look at
I'm going to say it's probably a little bit of a maybe awkward moment. I don't know if do either of you have anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we move on?
I don't say a word.
I think I'm just watching him for right now, but I'm like clearly trying to suss him out. So I'm like watching his movements, watching his mannerisms, but I'm not going to interject yet.
Got it. While that happens, Jude does help Willow move the very heavy plant from one end to another. Willow, I will say, by the time you've actually come back into your room, there is a small package waiting for you on your bed. Your grandmother has sent some honey buns. And so just like a nice little treat for you. The three of you go throughout your day. Classes are starting.
Just real quick, Michael, just because it's just a fun thing about the character, I want to
Please
talk about the system a little bit. But I do happen to have the trait enhanced physique, which means I am stronger than normal humans, so I'm treated as a size larger when it comes to lifting and stuff. And so
Nice.
I think like maybe there's a moment where you guys think that he's like just a little big for his britches, but then he like goes over that big potted plant and like truly just like lifts it up and carries it over. So I just wanted to say that happened.
Wow.
I like to think Willow's plants are all like maybe not completely unknown species, but unknown to her, like things she found in the swamp. I think that the big potted plant is like a conglomerate of like 3 plants that have somehow like intertwined their root systems and she can't get apart. So she's just like studying them to figure out what happens.
I think it's also going to be apparent to Polly and Jude. If you notice it, I'm not going to make you roll for it. The plants here that Willow has been taking care of, whenever she gets near them, they do lean just slightly like into her.
That's cool.
Go about your day. Classes are starting tomorrow, so eventually you know that you have to go back to your own rooms. You have your own classes to attend tomorrow. Jude, as the day is winding down, you are finally putting everything up. You're unpacking the last of the boxes, and I think maybe you're a little surprised at how good this feels. It feels almost natural, like you feel like you belong. And maybe for the first time in a while, when Jude looks in the mirror, he likes what he sees. He feels that maybe this is going to be the start of something really great for him, a new step forward. It's just a little upsetting that when you turn, your reflection doesn't.
Uh-huh.
And when you turn back, it has a very big grin on its face. And that's where we're going to take our first bio break. So stand up, stretch, don't go anywhere, because yeah, we're going to be right back.
Oh, that's so creepy. Okay, all right, sorry. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because that happened to me. Hold on, 2 seconds. And we're gone now.
It's a new day.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we're past that. Whatever that was, we're past it. It's the first day of classes. There's a real excited, nervous energy throughout campus. Everybody's trying to find their classes. Those that are either, underclassmen and made the foolish decision to have 8 a.m. classes. They're, trekking. Some people are really struggling through it. But we currently find Philly, Jude, Paulina, and Willow in a lecture hall. Do you all think that you maybe walked there together?
Not intentionally.
I think
Yeah.
I think Polly would have like gotten ready and gone into like our little coven room and waited to see if anyone wants to walk to class together. And if anyone shows up, would have, but would have walked alone if no one showed up.
I think Jude would.
I think she'd give like a knock to. Do we? I assume we can like see the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. She'd give like a knock of just like, "Hey, if you want some company, I'll walk with you. So just let me know. We'll be waiting." But probably like 30 minutes before you would have to leave. So like some people probably are woken up by that. Like she's early riser, eager to go. Like, yeah. So
I don't think he's that early, but I do think that Jude goes with you and walks with you to the lecture for sure. Yeah.
Philly and Willow, are you solo walking it?
I think Willow is a morning person and would have kind of been up and out and about early, so she might kind of run into them on the way.
Okay. And then
I think Philly was planning on sleeping in and is so annoyed that got woken up early, and will. I think Philly would tag along with the other two.
okay.
as soon as they would be within eye shot of Willow, Polly would just be like, "Willow! Willow!"
You all make your way across campus. Philly actually would be the only one that would really confidently know where this is, having been the only returning student.
I let Polly lead though.
Okay.
Polly
She
definitely
confidently does.
like studied the campus map.
Yeah,
But she still gets lost because she can't remember it. She's not a good student, guys. She's just excited.
By the time you get redirected, you have a couple minutes to spare, and you walk in. Some people are still kind of arriving. You are some of the last ones, but it seems like a pretty relaxed atmosphere. You enter, it's a kind of typical lecture hall, large desks for each one of you. No one has to really share a space. You can really spread out if you want to. Kind of chatting informally at the front, you do see someone who you've all seen a picture of at this point. Oh, it just all went out from under me. Your headmaster, Stephen Strange, standing there, man in his early to mid 40s, gray streaks on either side of his temples, a goatee that he does pull off against all odds. Dressed fairly casually, just kind of in a nice button down and slacks, very Ivy League professor vibes. He looks up, acknowledges you with a smile and a wave. And standing next to him are two individuals, a tall woman with dark skin and amazing white hair that kind of flows behind her, wearing a dark pantsuit. This woman, some of you might recognize, and she is standing next to a young woman who seems about your age. She looks pretty sullen, dark clothes, arms crossed over her chest. She has blonde hair that has like a blunt bang, and that's what she looks like. And the taller woman is sort of talking with Dr. Strange, and he says something to her, telling her, acknowledging that class is about to begin. So the taller woman stands off to the side. The blonde woman kind of says something to her. They have a bit of a back and forth. Blonde girl rolls her eyes and sits down off in the corner. Welcome! Welcome all of you, please. Come in, don't dilly-daddle. I trust your first day here was at least relaxing. The enthusiasm is palpable. For those of you who don't know, I am Dr. Stephen Strange. I am headmaster here at the Salem Academy, and this plane's Sorcerer Supreme. What that ultimately means is that I am in charge of protecting this reality from any who would cause it harm. And additionally, in my bountiful wisdom, I am teaching you, the next generation. In this class, you will learn how to access what makes each one of you special. You all have incredible gifts. That's what brought you here. I'm not here to tell you how to do your form of magic correctly. I am simply here to guide you to a safe path in which you feel like the best versions of yourself. I know there can be a lot of talk and feelings about certain types of magic, sorcery, witchcraft, necromancy. I'm here to tell you that there is no form of bad magic. Just as there is no inherently bad person. Your powers are what you do with them. Now, before we start, you are all very, very lucky. We have a guest with us today, two, as a matter of fact. Would like to introduce Headmistress Aurora Monroe from the Xavier Institute in Manhattan. She is here to introduce us to our newest student. As some of you might know, we occasionally do an exchange program with Xavier's. It is rare. Actually, she's our second student ever to do so, but we're very proud to have her. Ilyana Rasputin, would you please say something? The blonde girl just kind of sits there. Those of you that are kind of sitting in the back, you just see her hand go up and give a wave. The woman off to the side, who you now know as Aurora Monroe, steps forward. Thank you, Stephen, for that unnecessary introduction. We are very proud of the relationship that Xavier has with the Salem Academy. It is a new relationship, yes, but it has proven extremely beneficial for our students who not only navigate this world as a mutant, but share arcane powers as well. Ilyana is an extraordinary individual, and I hope that you will all welcome her as any other member of your coven. I can't claim to call myself a witch, even though that title has been thrown at me on more than one occasion. But I would encourage you all to look out for each other. I always tell my students that the world may hate and fear you, but you can't hate and fear each other. Stand together. Learn from each other. I hope you all have an excellent school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my own classes. Thank you so much. She walks over to Ilyana's desk, puts her hand on her shoulder, whispers to her something, and then gives Dr. Strange a quick hug, and then she's out of there. So, would anyone like to tell me where magic comes from? It's a big question. And by that deafening silence, I'm going to answer this for you. It's a bit of a trick question. There is no one singular source of magic. Just like there is no singular type of magic. Whether it's from the Vishanti, who granted this world access to sorcery to begin with, it's where I draw my power. Whether you draw it from the depths of the Witch's Road, or from a pact more nefarious, magic comes in all shapes and sizes. But there is always one constant. It has a cost. My friends who practice witchcraft have a saying that I find to be quite apt. As above, so below. Magic always has a cost. Wherever you draw your power from, the world does not take creation lightly. For you to use your power, to wield it, you must understand every action that you take has an effect. Now, let's begin. Claps his hands together and continues on with the rest of your lecture. To those of you in this class, how do you think you are doing? Are you paying attention? Are you just scribbling in your notebooks? How do you spend this first hour of your studies?
I think Willow is like a really, really good student, not so much in the way that she like raises her hand or speaks up or like is in the front row, but she just like is really interested. So I think for her, the first hour goes like really fast and she's just like fervently like taking notes and making sure she writes down every word that is said.
Polly?
I think Polly in the classroom is very easily distracted, and so she'll like just be listening for a while and realize like people are taking notes and be like, write notes, and go into her backpack and like spend just too long looking for a pencil until she realizes she didn't remember a pencil. And she'll kind of look around and like rummage in her bag and find like some like a flower stem that is like freshly cut, so has some like chlorophyll coming out of it, and like use that on a piece of paper to like take very illegible notes but look like she's doing something, until she like gets distracted by the flower and it's like wilting a little bit, and so she like just completely distracted the whole time, like listening but not listening at all.
Jude?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Jude. I think that Jude's really excited, and I think that he is listening. I think that he's taking notes, but I think that he forgets to do it often. I think that he's just super. Yeah, I think that he's super eager, and I think that he's super excited to be doing this, but I don't think that he is realizing that it is still school, and he still needs to learn, and he still needs to like do a good job, and I think he's just like waiting for the fun part to start in a way.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that that's where Jude is at right now.
And Philly?
Well, Philly is a rank 1 sophomore, so I don't think he learned anything in his first year really, and is not learning anything in this class, and is mostly using the time to take inventory of every person in the class, and has a supernatural ability to sense supernatural creatures,
Mm-hmm.
and is just going each person one by one and just kind of staring at them and sensing, trying to understand if what their powers are, and is not listening at all, literally not
Okay.
at all.
You are doing this, you're kind of going person by person. It's kind of a curved, like lecture amphitheater almost. So the seats are raked, and there's a bit curved to them. As you're going person by person, you start to get a feeling of almost heat. Uh, and by the time you locate the source, you see that Ileana is already looking at you very sternly.
I'm staring back at her.
She sticks out her tongue, and it's like a devil's tongue. It's like purple and forked. And she smiles and winks.
I turn my head away immediately.
Right. Bell rings. That's class. We're moving fast and we're moving quick. You all have about half an hour to get to your next class. Let's see who that would entail. We are going to cut to Ophelia, Philly, and Polly. Ophelia, you are already seated in history, magical history. When Philly and Polly, probably having just shared come from the spells class, would probably enter together. You can acknowledge them if you would like. Okay.
The seats next to me are open. I don't stop them if they come to sit by me. Fine.
Polly definitely sits down next to you. Philly, do you sit next to them as well? Or are you finding your own spot?
I'm finding my own spot
Okay.
in the back.
Fair enough.
Nice.
How was class?
JMO, I think you're muted.
Dang it, the whole time.
How was your first class?
I was saying that I was calling Philly's name and he walked away.
Oh.
So Polly was just like, "Oh, you must not have heard me."
Must never.
Just like
Yeah,
actually
he's-
unbothered, like assumes that's the truth. It's like, "Oh, didn't hear me."
Yeah,
That's okay. We'll catch him after.
definitely it. How was class?
Oh, it was great. Yeah. It was with Doctor Strange, so that was fun. Um,
Weird question for you. Was there a woman there by chance?
there was lots of them.
Yeah, with him, like teaching with him.
At the very beginning, yeah.
Okay. Do you know who she was?
Her name was head Professor Headmistress Morgan.
Cool. Okay. Um, okay. I have a question. I don't know if I'm
Or
allowed to like ask
Monday.
if I can roll or like use a power or something.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you
But
want to just
like,
kind of figure out if she has a grasp, I would say probably make a non-combat.
Can I use a power to
so
read
this
her dumb mind?
post-cognition thing, like I don't know like what happened in the past day. Like I don't know if I can know that if I wasn't there. I'm assuming I can, but like based on that information, could I like probe deeper and see if I can figure out what the link is?
Sure. What's the rules on that there
It
spell?
says
their
the
spell.
character knows what happened. Okay, the character can sense what happened to a particular person, place, or item in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, I would say like if you are tapping into that, you would see
Like what happened to her? Could I like see?
you would be able to see like yeah, you would probably just get like the POV of what Polly had of just like the woman who was
Okay,
standing there,
yeah.
introduced herself. You would know that she said like it was the headmistress at Xavier's, that her name was
Okay.
actually Aurora Monroe, not whatever the fuck she said. And that she was like specifically there to see off another student and then left to go do her own teaching somewhere else. You do know that she teaches somewhere else, so
Perfect.
probably
Great.
not the new wife.
But they hugged. Okay, so she's gonna like think about this and be like, all right, Vic's gonna need to hear this, but I gotta find her later. Okay, thank you. So much. Headmistress Morgan. Got it. Yes.
It might have been head Professor
As
Monday?
these two debate this, Billy, are you kind of already like in the back of the classroom, like already about to not pay attention?
Yep. Yeah. About to not. Yep. Yep. Not
Okay.
Preparing to not pay attention.
This class is a little bit smaller than the last one, but it's in the same kind of like raked seats. For not the first time in the past 24 hours, Philly is kind of zoning out, maybe doodling in a notebook or a journal or something. And your back is like up against the wall, but suddenly, and like right in your ear, Mr. Philly, as a spectral figure floats in from the back, an old woman. She is entirely in silver. She is semi-transparent. This is a ghost. You would know because you took this class last year and you're having to retake it again. That this is Professor Agatha Harkness.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
Queen.
Mr. Philly, it's delightful to see you again.
Hi. You. It's hard to see you.
I missed you. Tell me, are you planning on passing this year?
I guess. Is it the same class, or are you gonna change it?
I'm going to change my class because a boy who doesn't know his ass from his head doesn't understand it. No. But I tell you what, there's this exciting, thrilling new invention called studying. And you see, we provide you with something new called a coven. And it's there to keep you from blowing yourself and your friends up.
Okay.
She turns and she floats kind of above the rest of you. Welcome to Magical History. For those of you new to the school, my name is Professor Harkness. I will have you know this is not an easy class, and I demand exceptionalism. If you are looking for coddling and something nice, I would suggest you see Professor Kale down the hall. Wow, the new generation. How thrilling. You might be asking what qualifies me to be your professor. What does this dead old woman have to teach about history? Well, I think you'll find that I've been there for most of it. And those of you that listen and pay attention may come into my good graces and pass this class. I will tell you now, I am not quick with flattery, and I do not mince my words. I expect you all to meet the standards that I and this hallowed institution have set for you. Now, a very smart man a few decades ago said that there is nothing that can't be solved by science. Does anyone know who said this? Don't worry, I'm not taking points off. It doesn't have anything to do with magic. The answer is Dr. Reed Richards. He believed that there was no problem that science alone could not solve. The world's smartest man, many called him. Then he went into outer space and got himself and his family blown up. I think Dr. Richards would find that perhaps his viewpoint wasn't exactly accurate. For why science answers all that is possible, magic is there to give birth to the impossible. Now, there's no greater place to start than the beginning, so let's start. This, she snaps her fingers, and from behind her, chalk rises and begins to sketch out a map of the globe. Our planet, eons and eons and eons ago, before the first breath of humans dared to enter their lungs, was seeded with magic by something called the Demiurge. This extra-worldly force planted magic deep within the veins of this earth, ley lines that travel to and from, granting our planet access to any and all impossibilities. He then, in his infinite wisdom, birthed the elder gods. They forged magic together, created its rules. Some of them were a little power-hungry and were banished to planes of their own. And their other magic began to sprout in dimensions very unlike our own, ruled by those cast out of our own. There is, of course, your standard witchcraft, as yours truly does partake in, where we access the Witch's Road, a nexus point of all time and space. Perhaps some of you have made a, let's say, risky deal and find yourselves bound to a patron of sorts. Well, your power could come from any number of planes that have been seeded with magic. Does anyone know any other types of witchcraft? You all have signed up for classes. I would surely hope one of you has an answer for me. If one of you doesn't answer, I'm going to remove your tongue and place it into a much more unsavory orifice.
Green magic.
Wonderful! Green magic indeed. Oh, I don't have to blow my brains out today. Just kidding, I don't have them to blow out. No, that's accurate. Green magic, necromancy, chaos magic, they're all there. I'm sure you've gotten this speech today already, but none of them should make you feel less than. Well, I teach history due to my limited capabilities these days. I hope you know that this class will prepare you for what's to come. Those that fail to acknowledge the history of the past are failed to repeat it over and over and over again. Believe me, I've seen it. So, let's talk about Atlantis. And the class continues onwards and onwards. I'm going to ask it again. Are any of you, how do those of you in this class process this? Are you paying attention? What's going on? Ophelia,
Well-
you know Professor Harkness already.
Yeah, I signed up for this class because she was teaching it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say you're probably one of the more engaged students in class.
Yeah. Heavy note taking, very, very interested. I think that Ophelia really likes her approach, doesn't want the fluff. So she's taking diligent notes and very focused.
Nice. Polly, this is your
At the
second class
very
today.
beginning of class, she turns to Ophelia. Hey, do you have a pencil I could borrow?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Here.
She takes out her notebook, and you see like the chicken scratch of green that she somehow got on the paper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She starts writing.
What is that?
Oh, that was my pencil in the first class, and she takes out the stem again. I forgot a pencil, so I made this work.
Okay. No, yeah, take the pencil.
Okay, thank you. And then she's like, with an actual pencil, she takes a little bit better of notes, but like still, because it's like a new room, she just like lets her mind wander a little bit and like starts looking around the room and noticing things. But now having someone next to her that she knows that is taking notes, she'll like look at write notes.
And
I'm
she'll like
I'm
glance at you
taking
every
notes.
now and again, like, what are you doing? Focus. Like, did you not hear that?
Yeah.
It was so cool.
So she's a little bit better this class.
And Philly.
I think Philly, anytime Philly hears something about a patron, kind of like briefly locks in a little bit, but
I wonder why.
but is really like annoyed that he's locked in, and then quickly just disassociates and is not paying attention whatsoever.
Got it. The bell rings. Students begin to file out. I don't know if the three of you meet up you have some time, so you could probably go back to your dorms, but Professor Harkness would. Mr. Philly.
Huh? I go up to the front. Yes.
As the rest of the class is leaving. Thank you all. Philly. I'm sorry if that was a tad. Well, I'm told I can be abrasive.
Yeah.
Do you know why I became a teacher?
To be abrasive to kids?
No, but that is fun. It was actually out of necessity. You see, when I speak about things like not learning from your past, I say this from experience. I'm here not because I love children, actually. I despise them. On one occasion, eaten one. But I don't want anyone else to make the same mistakes that I did. Thinking that you can go through this world all alone, not needing someone else to feed off of, collaborate. I hate to see you squander your potential, Philly. Because it is there.
But why do you care? I'm one student. I'm taking this class again. It's not like I'm a star student.
You'd be surprised from what meager seeds a beautiful magical plant can grow from. I'm horrible with plant metaphors. That's for Professor Kale. I don't want you to give up simply because you already feel disenfranchised. There is power in there. I can sense it somewhat.
Well, thank you for the advice. Does this mean you're going to pass me?
Does this mean you're going to study?
We'll see, I guess.
Then we'll see, I guess. Are you still having trouble identifying your patron?
No.
Oh, okay. You still think... No, it's not a laughing matter. I'm sure you are incredibly special. And I'm sure you can handle all that power just bubbling up inside you. Limitless possibilities, right? Say you want something to happen and poof, there it is. Easy. No strings.
I mean, yeah, that would be nice. That's kind of what I'm going for.
What you're going for. Philly, have you ever heard... What am I kidding? This would require you to actually pay attention. Have you ever heard of a young man called Zachariah Porter?
Nope.
Of course not. Well, about 10 years ago, he was a student here. This was before my time teaching at the school. He believed he also was something unique, that he didn't need his friends, that he didn't need a coven, that he could do this all on his own. So he sought out one of the only types of magical sources that allows a person to be independent in their magic. He found one spell written down, not even from the original spellbook, a copy of a copy of a copy. And by the time his eyes had finished reading the page, not only had he gone mad, but he had gouged his own eyes out and ripped off his own ears so that he could never see or hear anything to do with it ever again. So, if this student, who had fantastic grades, amazing attendance, you wouldn't believe it, if he couldn't handle this power, how are you doing it? Unless there's something you want to tell me, kitten.
I'm better. I don't really need to know the history of any of this stuff if I just kind of comes naturally to me.
You're telling your history professor you don't need to know the history.
Yeah.
You are a tough nut to crack, Mr. The no surname really is bothering me. But can't hold that against you.
Am I allowed to go now, or?
Sure.
Wow.
Look forward to your boundless enthusiasm next class, Philly.
I'm like halfway at the door when she said that.
I'll be watching you. You head off. We are going to skip forward ahead just a little bit. You all spend your first few days going to classes, getting to meet your professors, getting new homework, getting to meet other students. How does the first week play out for the rest of you?
Did I figure out who Doctor Strange is married to? Because now I'm really tired.
Yeah, I would say that you probably haven't seen her yet.
But there's just more rumors.
Yeah. People have now had her class. She is the teacher of magic throughout the multiverse, which of all of you, only Philly signed up for, the best student. So that's amazing.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And yeah, you know that a lot of guys want to take her class next semester. Whether that's you know,
Nice.
has anything to do with what she's teaching? Who knows? Some people have said she's very abrasive, even like by Agatha Harkness standards. She's very
God.
quick.
Wow.
And she's extremely powerful. Like, on par. Like, people are like, it's basically like you're getting another class with Doctor Strange in terms of like the amount that she knows and what she's able to do.
Damn.
Wow.
Cool. I was just curious.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm going to class, taking my notes. I didn't sign up for early classes this year, I think, unless, like as many, because I learned from last year and didn't want to do that again. So, but I'm just kind of watching everyone. Like, I'm not overly social with the coven yet, but I feel like Ophelia is kind of making herself available. Like, she senses that she's the oldest and kind of is just trying to figure out like how everybody's doing, listening for things about them, listening to them talk to each other, kind of just paying attention to the group, getting more
Great.
information.
Philly, you had a kind of interesting first day. How do the next few days go for you?
I go to the first of all my classes. I don't go to this. If I have my second history class, I don't go to it. And I spend most of my time alone in my room. Just like, I think Agatha's words kind of hit me more than I'm willing to admit, but not ready to expand out into the coven as a whole. Probably, I'll see them occasionally, but not making time for them, really.
It's very sad. J-Mo?
Polly is one, ask, like, any class she has with any of her coven, as soon as it's over, if there's a free period, it's, do you want to hang out? Do you want to do something? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go to the library? I haven't explored this place yet. Do you want to go with me? And like just wants to hang out with them as much as possible and start that bond as quickly as possible. And school-wise, she is very sweet, but she's not that bright, and she's very forgetful. So like any homework assignment is last minute, like either the midnight the night before or on her way to that class. She's trying to scribble something of things she can't remember because she wasn't really paying attention because she was too distracted too. And so she's school-wise just late a lot.
Great. Willow?
I think Willow has spent a lot of time in the library, and if anybody happens to like be at the library at the same time, or if Polly's like, do you want to go to the library? She'd be like, I'm going to the library, but she wouldn't like hang out with Polly at the library, you know? But I think Willow like kind of creates projects for herself. I like to think that she in some way got in good graces with one of the librarians last year, and like is sometimes able to stay a little bit late while they're closing up, or like has a nice little secluded spot.
There's only one librarian actually. Her name is people just call her Miss Miranda. Something you would know that might the others might not be aware of is that she is one person, but depending on the time of day and whatever the mood she's in, she looks different. She either looks like a young woman who's about your age, an adult who's about 40 to 50 years old, or like a much older woman. But she's friendly. She's approachable. Nobody ever sees her like shift forms or anything, but you will find her pretty much at all hours of the day or night. They're not too restrictive about when you can come and go to the library.
Okay. So she would spend a lot of time at the library. I think that she's been a little bit like aimless all summer and hasn't really known what to do with herself. And so she's feeling like happy to have something to dive into.
Yeah, I think definitely on that note, I think you take a real, or at least she does with you, I think Professor Kale takes a real shine to you. She sees how passionate you are about this type of thing. She is used to a lot of people kind of taking her class as like a prerequisite, essentially. So the fact that you not only are a good student, but you have a natural affinity to it, I think she has a good rapport with you of talking about different plants. She's very interested about what you've, brought over from Louisiana. So I think that is a connection there, at least, that she is definitely like excited to have you as a student.
I like to think there's a couple plants that end up getting transferred from my dorm room to like her greenhouse so that there can be like a more formal place to study it. And
oh yeah,
and things just kind of get switched back and forth.
100%. I love that. Jude.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, Jude, I think that he is, incredibly excited with everything that's going on. And so I think that he like attends every single thing that he can attend. And I think that he kind of like almost burns himself out in a way. Not intentionally, obviously, but I think that he just he gets so excited and he gets so into it that I think that he kind of puts himself in a place where he gets a little overwhelmed, perhaps, or just a little bit. I think a little bit overwhelmed is the best way to say that. And I think that another way that it manifests is in him trying to distract himself often, especially because of everything that happened before we went to break. So I think that he is just trying to he's just trying to distract himself. He's trying to experience everything that he can experience. But he gets tired and he gets a little burnt out as well, I think.
I mean, you say that. Around Friday, you're finishing your first week of classes. I think you're feeling that kind of like ache of being tired.
Yeah.
Maybe you're looking forward to being just being in your own space, not even really being in the coven, but just that great feeling when you're like, I've had a long day and I know that I can go home and just not be bothered by anything that I don't want to be bothered by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the best. You're like, it's Friday. You actually have a couple days off. As you are crossing the quad, you see a young woman, long dark hair. This is Victoria. She is kind of handing out flyers about something, and she sees you, and then waves you down. New kid, come here.
Me?
Yeah, you? Yeah. Over. Come here.
My queen.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, oh my god. Okay, you're in Ophelia's new coven, right?
Yes. Is that okay to say? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Victoria. I was with Ophelia last year. She's amazing. If you ever need any study help, great resource. You don't have to look at me like I'm gonna bite your head off.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. You're just kind of intimidating a little bit.
Thanks. So I'm throwing a party
Yes.
in our coven space. It's gonna be really fun. It's tonight. Don't tell the professors. Not that they would care that much.
Like a real like normal college party?
Oh my god, there's gonna be alcohol and everything. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. What's your name?
Victoria. Hi.
Victoria, I'm Jude. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, confident handshake.
Oh yeah. Are you a junior?
I am a junior. Wow, you must be a precog. Just kidding. I know that you're not. Listen, please tell Ophelia and the rest of your coven. Please, I really want to meet them.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Cool. Yeah.
This school is really about, community. Well, sounds kind of corny, but it's true. We do.
No, to be honest, I guess I didn't expect a freshman to get invited.
Yeah. Listen, when you're in a school of outcasts, it's pretty hard to be the other outcast.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy that's also in your coven with the hair?
Well, I'm the only other guy, so yeah. You're talking about, fuck, Philly.
Philly,
Yeah.
Philly.
Talking about Philly, not from Philly. Yeah.
Listen, he seems like such a nice guy, and I think
He
he thinks that no one else likes him, but he's also like never talked to any of us to like make that kind of impression.
Okay.
So like, in the interest of not having like, oh god, this isn't like PC or whatever, but like we can't harm each other, but like maybe in another school situation, he might, I don't know, give off that vibe just a little bit of that he might harm other students just a little bit. And we want to curb that, right? We want him to feel
Holy
included.
shit.
We want
Okay,
him
yeah.
to feel, this is what I'm saying. I just talk in a million miles a minute. Everything
I
just
get
kind of
it, yeah.
comes to my.
It took me
Yeah,
a second
exactly.
to really realize what you were saying, and yeah, I understand.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah. So please make sure he comes because there are a lot of people that would like genuinely like to be his friend. So.
Okay, yeah. And we can be friends.
Everything.
You and me.
Oh my god, yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. By the way, you look like you're athletic. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. So that being said, I don't know if you know about this. This is actually like really sad. But the pool that is normally really amazing is closed.
Yeah.
Because you are a freshman, so this is going to be a big bummer. Don't take this like it's a thing. It is a thing, but it's not like a huge thing. It's a sad thing. There was a student that kind of died over the summer. He drowned in the pool accidentally. They think he was like doing stuff, like illegal stuff, and then like maybe jumped in the pool and like drowned. So the pool is closed until further notice. But there is like an entire like athletic system around there. Oh, you're doing deep breathing. Oh, no. It's fine. It was an accident, and it was like, I'm not victim blaming, but he should not have been doing that, especially like at 2 a.m. Who does swimming at 2 a.m. when you're high? Anyway, there's a whole athletics thing over there, but the pool is where you cannot go.
But that's like not what happened, right?
What do you mean?
He wasn't swimming while high and died.
I don't know, dude. Wasn't there.
Okay, yeah. I figured people would talk about it.
People are talking about it in that it's sad.
Cool.
And that they're pissed that they can't swim.
Yeah. Well, that's selfish of them. All right. I will tell the coven about the party. I'm gonna go see them right now. So.
Yay! Okay, no dress code, no anything. Don't have to bring anything. Just show up. Parties are probably gonna start around like 10:30, 11, the witching hour. Get it? That's always really fun for new people.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so oh my god, tell Ophelia I say hi, and I want to see all of you there.
Victoria.
That's my name. Okay, goodbye. And then she starts handing out other flyers as she goes.
He's just like, well, he does not feel good about that social interaction, but he does go to tell his coven. Yeah.
Okay. You find yourself in the sort of common room area. As I'm assuming Jude just kind of announces this thing. He has a flyer.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everybody's there, like, would everybody be there?
Yeah.
I would say yeah.
Yeah. So I walk in and I say, hey, fucking party tonight. And I hold up the flyer. Your friend, point to Ophelia, Victoria.
No, that flyer screams Vic. Yeah.
Yeah. She really wants all of us to go. She really wants you to go, my boy.
Me?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah.
I won't be going.
You kind of come.
Yeah. I mean, she really wants you to go.
Why?
She likes you.
No.
Have you asked her?
I know.
But have you asked her?
She really wants you to go. I mean, usually that's what that means, right?
I know. I've seen Victoria around. She doesn't like me.
Yeah, but have you asked her?
No.
Have you talked to her?
Never.
So then you can't know.
You just saw her, you know, because you saw her.
What?
She thinks she's gonna shoot up the school.
What?
Oh.
That's
Well,
not
listen,
the
like,
reason.
if we're gonna be like a
wrong.
coven, and if like the whole thing is like we gotta like get really close and be honest with each other, then
Yeah.
I don't want to
Hey,
start
Jude.
it off with lies.
Jude.
I think he
Yeah.
might, though.
you can't listen to Vic that closely.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
She talks.
I don't think that you're
a
gonna
lot.
do that, man. But that's just what she said, and she implied that other people feel that way too. So maybe just like go to the party and like let's have a good time and like show people that you're not some crazy guy. And she
I'm
also
not
said
gonna.
that a lot of people want to actually genuinely be friends with you. So like let's go do it.
She thinks I'm gonna shoot up the school. I'm a witch. I mean,
Good point.
I would do
You
something
can't-
else to kill the school.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what
not gonna
saying.
do that.
Vic is Vic. She doesn't
Not-
think. Look, Philly, I'm not gonna stay long. So if you want someone to have an out, if you want to go and just go briefly, and then we can both like leave at the same time. I've done that before.
Okay, fine.
Because then you have like an automatic out, and no one can feel guilty and just blame it on me.
Come on, why don't we just all go? Come on, we're a coven, right? Guys, I've never been in a fucking magic world. This is so cool. Let's just stop by.
I'm
Come on, let's
100%
go.
down.
Let's just go stop by and show our faces. And you have no idea. Listen, as a person who was surrounded by the jocks in high school but was not a jock, you have no idea how much just showing up buys you social capital. You can show up and then you can leave immediately, and everyone will think that you're there. Okay? Because everyone's drunk and they don't remember the last half of the evening. You just got to be there for the first 10 minutes.
All right, everyone, wait here. And then Ophelia's gonna stand up and go into her room for a second. She's gonna be gone for a minute or two. And then she's kind of come back, and she's gonna walk to every person and she's gonna hand you a plastic baggie with trail mix in it. Here.
Ooh.
No, don't eat. No. Hold on. That's for later.
She pulls a peanut out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Puts
It's
it back
really
in the bag
important to
and
have
closes it.
backup food, especially at a Vic party, okay? And I just don't want anyone throwing up. I can't deal with that. I've already dealt with that. I can't deal with that.
Is this regular
Alright.
trail mix? Or...
It's regular trail mix. Yes, protein, raisins, a little bit of sugar.
What kind of trail mix is there? Like, you mean the one with the M&Ms?
I've never had trail mix.
I didn't
thought-
drug it. if
That's what I
you're
was thinking.
asking.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Oh,
wondering.
not the M&Ms. Do you
Wait,
have
when-
some with
when
the
is
I'm
M&Ms?
trying to help keep your blood
Oh,
sugars
God.
fine. If you drink too much, that's what it's for.
Oh,
Well, I'm trying to just like finish up some homework before we go, or what is
Oh
the
yeah, no,
party?
you definitely don't want to show up to a party right when it starts. No, and it's gonna start at like the witching hour too. So, wait, what time was that? 666? No, that's not a time. Is that a time?
Are you okay?
Look, I'll go head over in an hour. If anyone wants to come with me, go ahead.
okay.
Can I ask you a question, Ophelia?
Sure.
You know, like, did you go to high school?
Yes.
Listen, I don't know. You look like you're from the fucking Victoria area. It's really cool, but I just don't know. You know, it's like a really dope aesthetic, but I just like Dr. Straight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
No.
Well, I just
I think
I
you said
asked-
you're really pretty. Is that that's what I
you
thought you
are
were saying.
very
Is that
pretty,
not?
but that's not. No, but you are everyone.
See?
You are pretty. You're pretty. Everyone's pretty in this room.
Thank
No
you.
one has to
everyone-
call me pretty.
I
What's-
didn't. I know I don't have to, and I want to. I
wanted
want
to.
to call you pretty, but that's
Don't
not what
call
I
me
was
pretty.
doing though, because that's not my. I am a male friend, and that's not my place to comment on your looks, and so that's not what I was doing. I was.
What
saying,
are you blathering about?
I was just saying upperclassmen don't really like lowerclassmen in high school, so I was wondering if that was the case here, because I'm just wondering. Victoria kind of seems like a mean girl. I've run into a few of those, and I don't know. I just is there a chance? I don't want Philly.
Do
to
you
be...
like Victoria?
No, I don't give a shit about Victoria. I don't want Philly to get made fun. of.
Oh,
No one's going to be making fun of anyone in this coven.
Good. I don't want them either. But I'm trying to look.
No,
out,
I'm
you know?
telling you now. No one is going to make fun of anyone in this coven. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Heard.
oh. And Polly goes in for a hug.
Don't
Whoa!
do that.
No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
We cut away from that moment It is late at night. It's like a college house party, you guys. Really dark. Music is already, you can kind of like feel it from the outside.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Like just like the bass already. Yeah, a little bit. As you enter, it's like just kind of packed with people. The room also seems to be like, in a way, kind of proportionally changing so that way like more people can be in without it being just absolutely crammed. But for the most part, it looks like any other college house party. It's dark. There's like a shitty disco ball that has a light attached to it. The light attached to it is the only kind of magical thing. It's a really simple like light cantrip that's aimed at the disco ball so it can spin. There's jungle juice nonsense happening in a giant. Yeah, we know it. On the corner. And just like Ophelia predicted, there's so much alcohol and so little food by comparison. But by the time you arrive, Victoria sees you, Ophelia. Thank God you came. Thank God. Oh my God. Okay, are all of you here?
Yes.
1,
As
2, 3, 4, 5.
requested.
Oh my God. Hi, Ophelia's coven. Oh. Okay. Hi, I'm Victoria. Guys, welcome to school. It's gonna be a really great year.
Vic, some of them are sophomores. They're not all freshmen.
Okay, well, I haven't met them then. And then, hi, we can be friends. Help yourselves to whatever. We have a rule, like, don't go into, people's rooms, like, respect privacy.
And sorry,
guys,
Michael, you might have said this. I was a little bit distracted for a second. Did you say that this is like a house, or is it another dorm situation?
it's in another dorm. Like, you're in, like, the shared coven space.
Ooh, of another coven.
different
Okay.
Like, you all are. It's just kind of, the room looks like it's, like, bigger because there's, like, more people.
Classic Harry Potter goblet of fire.
Yeah. Bigger on the
is that
inside.
it? Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. My God, it's so good. You have no idea how lucky you are to have Ophelia in your coven. She's so amazing, so talented, so smart. I really miss her.
Well, hey, let's party, huh? And I think Jude is feeling, because how many days? You said it's been a few days, so has it been like literally 3,
Like a
or
week.
has it been a week? Or
I would say this is probably happening like Friday night. And
so-
like
Nice.
you've been, yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's been a whole week of this, right? It's like I think that there's a lot of, because like I said, he was distracting himself. There was a lot of buildup, and burnout was a not the greatest word. I didn't mean burnout as a negative way. I just meant like tired, like
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah.
And so I just think he's been really like waiting for like the fun and the release, right? Like he's been going to all these classes and stuff, but something about Jude is that not everybody knows this, but like you could probably have told it at least, or have realized it at least over the last few days, is that this is all very new to him, and he can't get enough of it. And he can't get enough of trying things. He's always doing his powers around and stuff. So I think
Oh dear.
in that moment, he steps back and he says, "Well, hey, let's fucking party." And I think he's just going to fly up like 3 feet and just like fly into the air.
As you kind of, I think visually, you levitate, and then right behind you is Philly. Victoria sees him.
Yeah, I reveal Philly.
Philly! Hi, your name is Philly, and my name is Victoria, and we've never met before, and I'm saying hello to you right now. Hello, Philly. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm a sophomore.
Great. I'm a junior.
Okay. Yes. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh my God, of course. Like, really, any friend of Ophelia is a friend of mine. Oh, I hear that you're taking Professor Harkness's history class.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really hard. I can't say that I was like the best student, but like if you want to borrow my notes from last year, you can.
I think I was in the class with you last year.
Did you talk a lot?
Nah.
Oh, well, that's probably why I didn't notice you.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm so happy you're here.
Why did you want me to come?
Because this party was like for everybody to get to know each other.
Okay. I'm not gonna shoot up the school.
Great. I love people that don't shoot up schools.
Okay. Well, then we're agreed.
You interest me, Mr. Philly person. I don't know your last name. It'll come to me. Have fun. Have a drink or don't. It's totally up to you. There might be some M&Ms left. Maybe.
Maybe.
I have my trail mix.
Good choice. Do you like the what are they called? Like the brown kind of flat things, and they're like
The
really
rye
crunchy.
chips.
Yeah, they're not for me. But if you like them, that's great.
I don't like them.
Philly, we found something in common. Let's celebrate that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
Vic, I think that's enough for Philly. This is his first party. Let's let him be, please.
For this, hey, to borrow a page out of Zach's book, for the sake of brevity,
Hey.
Like
the
a
party
pusher
goes on. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's a pretty relaxed vibe if you're not feeling like dancing. There's like a corner where people are just kind of like mingling, going over like, this is what happened on my first week. Any of you get up to something in particular over the next, let's say, hour?
I think Polly gets
think-
drunk.
Oh,
I think Willow would. I think Willow's grandma makes moonshine, and so even jungle juice is like not really that deep.
You're doing the Parks and Rec
so-
like drink off thing.
Yeah, like she can really
Really
she's
close.
put down just as much as anybody, but she's like
Yeah.
pretty fine.
That I think makes Willow like a minor celebrity at this party. Like I think in the days that follow, everyone's gonna be like, "See the girl that was doing like shots like and like not even blinking? It was crazy." Yeah, I love that. As the party
I think that
continued,
I would,
oh please.
go and find Philly at some point. And just kind of like, I'm assuming you're against a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like standing
Nailed
against, nailed back against some wall. I come over and join you. Whew, this is crazy, huh?
Yeah. You flew back there.
Yeah, I can do a lot of shit. I can fly. I can shoot fire. I can do a lot of shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool.
I'm a real team guy. I always have been. I've been playing baseball ever since I was young, and I was pretty decent at it. Never good enough to like do anything with it, right? But it's good for my tri-state area. So I've just always been a part of the team, and I don't know. It always makes me feel good to be a part of a team. Took me a while to get used to it because I was the pitcher, and I don't know if you know anything about baseball, but the pitcher's kind of like he's
No.
like, oh yeah, he's not like with the other players a lot. He doesn't really bat usually. I did though, but that's beside the point. Anyway,
Okay.
So it took me a while to feel like I was a part of the team, but once I did, everything felt easier. It felt really cool. Just my problems felt smaller, more manageable. I don't know. So I just want to say, like, I'm your teammate now, and you might not like that or maybe even really want it, but I am, and I'm not really going anywhere. I just want you to know that I'm with you, and I got your back, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, Jude, I appreciate that, but I don't think you understand the implications of being on a team with me.
That's kind of the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. It.
Huh? Yep.
You're in the pack magic class, right?
Uh-huh.
Why are you in that class?
Because I have a pact.
Okay, so do I.
Okay.
Who's yours with?
I'm probably not gonna tell you.
Oh,
Who's yours with?
I guess I shouldn't tell you.
Why not?
As this conversation is happening,
Great cut.
You tell me? No. You tell me?
sort of from behind all of you, camera goes through the party, people dancing, and out to the same type of bay window that you all have. Sprinting across the quad in the middle of the night, arms outstretched unnaturally, body jerking like it's being controlled by a puppet. Think like the woman from Weapons coming out of the house. She's being, someone is being like tethered to move unnaturally as they cross and sprint. We cut back and forth.
Oh.
We see footsteps unnaturally walking. One of the ankles is bent at kind of an unnatural angle as it drags. The body is like forcing itself to keep moving.
Ooh.
We cut back to a room. A hooded figure is wrapping a piece of hair around a small figurine. By water. The figure bursts through the front doors, smashing through the glass. By fire. It stumbles up, falls halfway down the stairs, and continues to go. By earth. It slams into the wall. A streak of blood drags across the wall, a handprint. By air. The figure is moving closer towards the music. There's soft sobbing coming from this individual.
Oh no.
Looks like their hair is matted to them. They're covered in some sort of dark substance. The coven will fall. Suddenly, there's a scream at the party. Lights turn on. And Ophelia, you recognize
No.
Mackenzie,
No.
your former coven member. The party is silent. She is standing there, still at an unnatural angle. Tears have streaked down her face. The voice whispers, "Chaos will rise." She looks straight at you, Ophelia. Make it stop. She holds up a lighter, lights it, and self-immolates. And that's where we're going to end this week's session, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the first session of Salem Academy. I hope you've all had a wonderful time. Guess what? This is an every other week show, so we're not going to be back until 2 weeks from now, which is a date I don't know exactly.
April 27th.
April 27th, you guys. Stay tuned on all of CharmedPersons' social media. Remember, Discord in the chat to join our Discord Charm family. Thank you guys so much to my fellow witches, the best witches a DM can ever ask for. I haven't said that ever before, but I do mean it now when I'm saying it for the first time. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye. I guess.